Peace to the cosmos, peace to the gods and goddesses, peace to the earth and peace to the soul tribe. Good vibes that stimulate your mind, body, soul, and your brain. Generate it, activate it, motivate it, and elevate it. Now that's game. So let it go with the flow and tune to the spirit. Listen with your third eye so you can feel this and hear it. Metaphysics and music, baby.
Metaphysics and that music, you know how we do it. More than just a podcast, it's a culture and a movement.
We do this for the tribe, we do this for the nation. It's all feathers up, so it's no hesitation.
Metaphysics and that music, you know how we coming. We killing ignorance, so you better get to running.
We been at war, and we still at war. They started civil war all over tribal war.
The music game is twisted, it's a dose of something real. My brothers ride with books that's equivalent to the steel. It's not a standing fight, but it's also the time to heal. They keep trying to dim my light, but this fire can't be concealed.
Yo, metaphysics always been a thing. Metaphysics and music, that's our big bang. Oh yeah, we spin our mathematics like rosemary. Our words are aromatic.
Yeah, this that metaphysics and that music. Yeah, this that metaphysics and that music. Yeah, this that metaphysics and that music. We're more than just a podcast, it's a culture and a movement. Yeah, this that metaphysics and that music. Yeah, this that metaphysics and that music. Yeah, this that metaphysics and that music. We're more than just a podcast, it's a culture and a movement.
What it do, my brothers? What it do, my sisters? To all of my kin folks and my Nijis out there, y'all already know. Back at you again. What up, tribe? Man, it is definitely it's been a minute. First of all, let me go ahead and say this to y'all. For some of y'all, this is the new year. So this is the first episode, quote unquote, in the new year. Now for the rest of y'all, we still in last year, and when spring equinox kicks in, we start a new year and whatnot. So welcome back. Welcome back to the Metaphysical Music Podcast Show. Say that shit 10 times without trying to fuck up, and I'll send you $100. I'm just fucking with y'all. I'm sending y'all $100, but I double dare you. Try to say it 5 times without fucking up. So I'd like to welcome you back to the Metaphysical Music Podcast Show. Y'all already know I am Kane, aka Brother Ninth House, coming back at you again. It has been a lot that has been going on since quote unquote last year, leading up till this time now. So much. I don't even know where to start, or even where to even begin. Let's start off with this one. Y'all do have a new president, y'all president, Mr. Donald Trump. He is back in office and whatnot. What else has been going on? Hell, Elon Musk, Tesla man. He's in politics. You know, you know what? So I've been sipping on my iced coffee and whatnot, but some of y'all might not like that. But for a person like myself, and I'm just being kind of blunt and honest. But for a person like myself, that gives me hope, and that tells me if I want to get involved in politics, yes, I can. If they did it, I could do it too. How about that? I don't think a lot of y'all would like a lot of the policies that I would bring to the table, because it would change up. I would literally fuck up the whole entire system. Well, their system. And they probably would try to take me out, because I would matter of fact, speaking of, did y'all hear the report? This story came out about a week or two ago. Trump and Elon are going to Fort Knox to see if the gold is still there because of the conspiracy theories that the gold has been sold and moved and everything else. See, if I was president, that's what I'd be on. Where's the gold at? Number one, and then definitely reparations. But I would set it up on the lines where um, everybody would get a little something, but more people um, that copper tone brothers and sisters, yes, y'all would see a little bit more and whatnot, but it will be certain rules and regulations when it comes to getting them reparation checks. Because I just got to keep it real with y'all. Some of us, when we get a little bit of money, we get a little lazy. You know what I'm saying? And we don't like to do shit, sit around and do nothing. Make TikTok videos all day and all night. Speaking of TikTok, obviously a lot of y'all know that they left, came back, and whatnot. So that's why I said, man, it's been a lot. It's been a whole lot that's been going on. But enough of that talk. And I do want to inform y'all on some things. Number one, y'all gotta forgive me. Number one, because I am actually trying to close tabs out and whatnot on this laptop. But I got some very very important announcements, information that I do want to go ahead and get out there to y'all. Um, this has been something that I kind of did not want to get back into, but I was talking to somebody Sunday, and I told him, I said the spirit has a way of doing certain things that you try to avoid from doing. Spirit will take you right back and say, no, this is it right here. Uh, and that's me. My passion, my main passion is music. So, yes, I'm back in the music industry. Once again, I am a manager. I do have an artist. Shout out to J Dollar and whatnot. He obviously, for y'all that have been paying attention and whatnot, I had interviewed him on this platform, and it was a good turnout, uh, for him and also for myself. So I kind of like after that, um, he just kept coming and coming and coming, and we had a conversation, and yes, I'm his manager and whatnot. So single was out right now. Blade, whatnot. Blade is a banger and everything, and you can check him out on Instagram, Facebook. He is on Spotify, Apple Music. I don't know about Amazon. He might be on Amazon Music also. But you could check him out and everything. And I'm gonna come out and say yes. Um, I did tell him earlier, well, not too long ago, that there's nothing wrong. And this gonna lead into this conversation of this episode. I informed him about messages that we give the people and whatnot. So that's with that. Also, I might as well go ahead and put it out there too. I have two more other artists. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna come up with a group name or they just gonna, both solo names, their solo names and whatnot. But Foxy the Truth, um, that's my wife. All right. For y'all that don't know, um, that's my wife, and me and her. That's kind of somewhat how we had kind of met and everything. The other label, that Ace and myself had up and going. When I heard she did some poetry, and I was like, yo, I heard it. I was like, yo, you ever rap? And she was, I thought about it, but didn't think too much about it. And I was like, yo, what you think about it? And cause I knew what I heard. I knew what I heard. So I was like, yo, I was like, that's it right there. So she's getting back into it. And she's coming with her sister. Now this is not blood sister. But we all brothers and sisters, all right? But she's coming with sister uh sister Armani Black, out of Chi-Town. You know what I'm saying? And man, they it's some stuff's in the work, baby. It is some stuff it's some stuff that's in the work right now, and they bringing it. I had a conversation with these young ladies last week, and I they laugh, but I'm gonna put it out there, and 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 after I get finished saying this, then we're gonna get into to where all of this shit is going. I told them, I said, listen, you know, I love listening to the ladies, the sisters rap. I love it. The thing that I don't care too much for, and this is just my opinion, the thing that I don't give two fucks about is women that are constantly um shake your ass. My pussy good. How you like that? I took your nigga. I fucked him good. I got all his cash. Man, do do y'all that's the only thing that's on the internet that's coming from the women. I don't hear nothing about, and I'm gonna say this now this ain't no diss or disrespectful nobody or whatnot, but I know some of y'all motherfuckers got kids. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't talk about the struggles of if you a single parent mother. Y'all don't talk about them struggles. Y'all don't talk about and this subject might get a little touchy, but I gotta put it out there. Uh, if y'all have been in a abusive relationship with either a man or a woman, you know what I'm saying? I don't hear none of y'all talking about none of that shit whatsoever. This is shit that and I'm not sitting up here saying every woman is going through stuff like that, because every woman is going through what they're going through. But shit that is relatable. All right. How can, and because this is what I was saying to them. Um, y'all are at a place, a time in y'all life where the message that y'all put out there, y'all can really help a lot of the young sisters that's out there. And besides the young sisters, even the older sisters also that might be going through some of the stuff. You know what I'm saying? The the physical abuse, the mental abuse, the emotional abuse, the spiritual abuse. And yes, I said spiritual abuse because it's a lot of uh spiritual abuse that is going on out here. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So this is what's leading into this episode of the Metaphysical Music Podcast Show with your host, Kane, aka Brother Ninth House. Check this out. This has been on my mind for a couple of weeks now. I didn't write nothing down. I said I was, but I ain't do none of that shit or anything. So a lot of this is coming off of my head, and I'm about to see if I can tap in. When I say tap in, actual channel, a message and whatnot. Some of y'all might say this motherfucker crazy. I don't care. It is what it is. But this is the message, and this is what the title of the episode of this episode is gonna be. And it's be careful of what message you put out there to the world. Be careful of what message you choose to put out there to the world. Now, I gotta start with my rappers. Male, female, black, white, Asian, African. Yeah, you know what? I know some of y'all probably like African. Yeah. See, I'm a manager now, right? So I have been doing some promotion and some advertising, and I got hit up from some African rappers. And when I couldn't understand what the fuck they were saying, but you know, I was like, okay. I was like, they doing their thing. You know, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all something that I was able to understand. I'm real good at reading people's body language. So what I wound up doing, I wound up going to their page, and when I went to their page, I seen a video that they had. So in the video, they like that. So I was like, oh, okay, they talking about shooting. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. I was like, they talking about shooting. I was like, that's whatever word it you know they use. I was like, they talking about shooting a motherfucker. And then, believe it or not, I also heard them use the nigger word. And I was like, I was like, that's kind of interesting and whatnot. So with me saying all of that, the spirit had just started to show me us Coppertone brothers and sisters that's here in the United States and whatnot. We really don't realize the power of the tongue. We don't realize how powerful our words are. One reason that this show or podcast show is called Metaphysical is because some of y'all might get turned away if I say the Spiritual Music Podcast Show. That don't sound sexy. Metaphysical Music Podcast Show, that sounds sexy. But also, metaphysical also goes, it is tied into spirituality. Okay? And part of spirituality is knowing how to do magic. Now, some of y'all probably don't give two shits about magic. And I respect that. But I hate to be the one to inform you that magic is happening around you all day long. Magic is happening even when you're sleeping. Magic is happening when you don't even think that is happening. Um, one thing, and I don't want to say that this is just magical, but have you ever been doing something and all of a sudden, uh, a thought pops in your mind? Well, that thought, that's not of that. You didn't generate that thought. That thought was placed upon you. Okay, so you know that's a little bit magical, right there. Rappers, singers too, rappers. Um, y'all practice magic all the time. How do I know? Well, I know because I am still an artist and I still well a songwriter. Let me say that. Um I'm working on some stuff, but that's besides the point. But we get channeled from positive, negative spirits, and depending on that message, back to the message part, depending on that message, it kind of determines on the outcome of that song. Like trying to think of a real good example. Matter of fact, let's go with Tupac. Let's go with Tupac because a lot of y'all can actually fact check what I'm saying. The All Eyes on Me song. I'm always referring to that one. But the third verse, his verse, he what he starts talking about. Now, what he's talking about is a lot of the uh, political issues that was and still is going on in our community. Okay, so he channeled that from a higher entity, a higher being. Let's use that word. He channeled that from a higher being, and them words came to him, and he knew how to write them down and how to say them. See, I'm speaking from experience, because like I said, I'm a songwriter myself. So he tapped into that. It's other artists that's out here that they go in a different direction than the direction that Pac went in. Now, I have to say this also, because like I said, I'm not trying to put put nobody down and say one's better than the other. No, I'm not saying that whatsoever, because gangster music, or y'all call it drill music, but gangster music has always been around in rap from the get go. From the get go, it's always been there. The thing about it is, when we was hearing it, when I was coming up, we heard more. Okay, I could use NWA. Everybody has heard the Straight Outta Compton song. Um, well, one of my favorite songs that they got is I rather fuck you. That's one of my favorite songs that they got. But also they have other songs like Respect Yourself. Yeah. They also was part of um this I guess you can call it like a West Coast alliance, where it was a lot of the West Coast artists that had came together, and they did a like a peace campaign to stop the violence, out there in LA. You know, from the gangs and whatnot. And NWA, they was a part of it. So what I'm saying is, you know, it's been around. It's been around for a minute. That's one. Two, also at the same time, a lot of them artists and some of your a little bit more mature artists that's out here now, they give you a dose of of both. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gonna hear that gangster shit, but also at the same time, they have some very powerful messages in some of their tracks also. And that's what this episode is all about. I'm actually challenging all you artists that are out there. Really consider and really think more about certain messages that you putting out there. Um, y'all women, if y'all have kids, especially little girls, them little girls are looking up to y'all. They're watching y'all. When it comes to you men, that might have little juniors that look just like you, might be spitting image of you, from head to toe. They watching you. They watching you. Y'all might sit them and say, man, they motherfucker, they watching you. I used to watch what my daddy used to do. And I'm pretty sure, y'all probably used to watch what y'all father and what y'all mother used to do also. You know what I'm saying? So we play a bigger role than what you think and what you realize. Rappers and also producers. Let me say that too. See, I ain't gonna throw the video people in up under the bus, because y'all part of this shit too now. But a lot of the management, from the head CEOs of these labels, the A&R directors, managers, club promoters. I mean, I could keep going down the list and everything, but at the end of the day, the songwriter, the actual artist, the singer, the rapper, the producer, y'all play a big ass role in this. Big ass role. Y'all might sit up here and say, well, we understand what you're saying, gang, but I have to inform the people of what's going on in my hood, and where I come from, my struggle. And I get it. I get it. I respect that. I mean, because I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm from Naptown. I'm from the East Side. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Fort Deuce boy. You know what I mean? So yeah, I get it. Been there, done that. But also at the same time, I know and I understand that you cannot keep on doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Sometimes you have to change it up. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's like this, fam. It's like this. Cause I'm gonna get on the producers also. When it comes to the ones that are actually writing, doing the songwriting and whatnot, y'all heard me talk about vibrational thoughts and how when them thoughts come to you, it's left up to you to either accept it or to reject it. So let's play along with this. You actually accept them thoughts when you're writing, right? So you write them down, okay? And they sound good to you. I mean, good. So you like, okay, cool. We're gonna go out here, we're gonna record this song. So now you physically you're saying these words. Because like I said, all this shit is tied into magic. If you want to believe in it or not. So you say these words. Now you wrote them down. Wrote them down. Now you saying them. Right? Now, let's say people start to hear the shit and they invite you to come and be part of a showcase, an open mic. Basically you're around people, right? Now you're standing on stage. You're looking out to the crowd. You got speakers that's behind you. You got that microphone. And you're saying this in front of them. And then if you got a hook, you're doing your hook. And your hook might have a chant vibe to it. Like a yeah, 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 yeah. You say that shit enough times, it starts to get in your mind, and it starts to become a chant. Well, like I said, y'all might say, well, I don't believe in magic, and I'm telling y'all, it's happening. When you wrote it down, that's part of magic. That's okay. For y'all that do affirmations, they recommend you write down part of your affirmation, and then what else? They turn around and encourage you to say it. So you done wrote it down, and now you saying it. Okay? Now, some of y'all rappers and singers, y'all be doing rituals. Rituals? How we be doing rituals, Kane? Well, when you're actually performing, doing a ritual, you're performing something, all right? And you don't believe me? Look this shit up yourself. But when you're doing a ritual, you're performing, you're doing something. So when you're on stage and you're performing your song, like I said, you done wrote it down. Now you saying it. Now you're rapping it. Now people are actually listening to what you're saying. And depending on what you're saying, no matter if it's negative or if it's positive, it's happening. It's happening in real time, real life. So when you have people that are looking up or looking at you and they're listening to what you're saying and they're taking in everything that you're saying, what you have became is something that the Spirit have revealed to me 2 weeks ago, and that is you are a new age preacher. Let me say that again. All y'all rappers, singers, y'all are the new age pastors, preachers, bishops, evangelists, bishop cardinals. I mean popes. Whatever you can, whatever name, title, that's dealing with religion, and either a man or a woman is giving a sermon. That's you. That's you. Yeah. You a pastor. You a preacher. I bet some of y'all like, damn, I ain't never think about that. Yeah. You are a pastor. You are a preacher. You are preaching your gossip. You are preaching the book of. Yeah. Now, have y'all even heard now I used to hear this shit back in the day when I was younger and whatnot, going back and forth to church with my mother, grandma, sisters and whatnot. I used to hear the pastor used to talk about certain preachers had to be careful of certain messages that they was telling the pulpit because they did not want them preachers to be responsible for misleading souls in the wrong direction. Repeat that again. Some preachers that be misleading souls in the wrong direction, leading the flock in to the slaughterhouse. The wolves is right there, and the pastor he taking the flock right on over there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on with y'all rappers. That's what y'all doing. Y'all are misleading the flock in the wrong direction. And some of you motherfuckers know this shit. I got to fire my cigar. Cause I'm open now, baby. A lot of you motherfuckers know this shit. Y'all know this shit. Y'all know that y'all are misleading the people. Y'all know that y'all are misleading the youth. Y'all know this. Y'all know this. Now I get it. Y'all got families. Y'all got bills that y'all got to pay and whatnot. So I get it. I do. I get it. But also at the same time, it's nothing wrong with leastly having a little different message on your EP or your album or your mixtape. And what I'm saying is, if you got, let's say, 10 songs on this mixtape, you can at least have 2 songs that's talking about something else. You could be talking about love. You can talk about love. I see. It's all about what kind of message you want to get out there to the people. You can talk about love. You know what I'm saying? Because love is a positive thing. Now it can also be a negative thing also. So, and Al Green, he didn't already hit y'all with that. Love will make you do right. Love will make you do wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's true. Men have went over, out, and beyond on the strength of love, for the love of somebody. And countries have literally went to war on the strength of the love of something. So it could go either or when it comes to that. You could talk about the reality of your neighborhood or where you came from. Now you could do the same thing. You could be positive, and you can also do negative. So the at the end of the day, the choice is always yours. I'm just saying. I challenge y'all. I challenge y'all. You know, the singers, the rappers. I challenge y'all on that. And you don't gotta do it. You keep on doing what you do. But just remember. Just remember, you might be judged. You might be judged. See what I choose to believe in is, I choose to believe in it is more than one God. I choose to believe in that there are a multitude of gods and goddesses. That's what I choose to believe in. So you don't gotta believe in what I believe in. Like I said, that's on you. Um, Also, because I gotta get on you producers also. Also, another thing is, when it comes to y'all videos and whatnot. It don't have to always be, it don't got to be all of that. It don't have to. I understand you want to be the hardest. You want to show people you're the toughest. And what I mean, I get it. I get it. But also at the same time, that might be part of your ego that you feeding into, and that ego was like, yeah, I'm the shit. I'm the shit. You supposed to think that you the motherfucking shit. I mean, like straight up. But also at the same time, something that my daddy had said to me a long time ago. He said, son, he said, you think you the hardest little motherfucker running around this city? And I was like, yeah, pops, yeah. And he started laughing. He said, let me tell you something. He said, somebody that's just a little bit more harder than you. Somebody a little bit more grimier than you. He said, so you always remember that. And them words have always stuck with me because them words had humbled me then and they still humble me to this day. Where I understand and I know I'm not the biggest, I'm not the toughest, I'm not the roughest person. It's somebody out here, they a little bit worse than me, and I don't want to say that word worser, but they get down a little bit more, uh, a whole lot more than than myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's it on that aspect. Now, producers. Y'all play a big role too. Besides the songwriter being with the words, let's talk about chakras. Um, I forgot the man's name. I believe he's from Japan, and he is the one that a lot of people give credit to when it comes to the 808 sound and whatnot. Y'all do realize and know that the reason that the 808 and a lot of that hits like 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 that get the bob in your head, it's because it's tapping in to your root chakra. Your root chakra is your basically grounding you. It's the base. You got 7 of them. I mean, it's more than 7, but for this shit right here is, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do an episode on that also. But you got 7 of them. So you have your root. Uh, you got your root chakra. You got your sacra. You got your solar plex. You got your heart. You got your you got the throat. You got your uh, third eye, and then you have your crown. You know what I'm saying? So uh, a lot of times when one of your chakras are like thrown off, and when I say thrown off, okay, I'm about to give you an example. Imagine this is a diamond, right? A big ass diamond, and it's spinning, right? So when I say thrown off, I'm talking about it not spinning in the direction that everything else is supposed to be spinning in. Everything's supposed to be spinning in one direction, from your crown all the way down to your root. And a lot of times our shit can get thrown off by what we eat, what we watch, definitely what we hear, uh, emotions, um, what we might say, you, you know, coming out of our mouth and whatnot, what we might think. Like I said, so when it comes to the root, when it comes to the root, y'all producers are uh making these beats that are only tapping in to people root chakra. Now my challenge for y'all is this right here. For the ones that know, you know. For the ones that don't know, I'm about to put y'all on. I'm about to put y'all on the game. Uh Master Gibson uh has a lot of meditational music, right? And some of his meditational music, it's one in particular that I got. It's called the Great Red Sun Meditation. And basically, he has obtained sounds from the sun, a red sun at that. And he turned it into uh, a meditation music. Uh, some of y'all that know about 432 hertz, okay, that's dealing with the heart chakra. You have different frequencies, different vibrations that can do certain things, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all producers, y'all are just only settling for the root chakra, that quote unquote that lower vibration, versus challenging yourself to be more of a higher vibration. Y'all could do it. Yeah, y'all could do it. Y'all can't tell me that y'all can't do it, because y'all could do it. And if y'all don't do it, I'm about to figure out a way myself how to do it. Yeah, and it's gonna fuck y'all up on the lines of, y'all gonna think, oh, it's a root chakra kind of beat. Well, that might be the baseline, but what you're not hearing in the background is gonna be that high frequency pitch. So I know it could be done, because people, it's other people that's already putting it out there. That's just like, have you ever took the time out to listen to it's called trance music? Some of y'all probably like, huh? Yeah. Trance music. Uh some people might call it uh LSD, psychedelic music. Um what else? Uh Mushroom, shroom music, and whatnot. I mean, some people, they got all kinds of like different names, for it and whatnot. But trance music is and it's just instruments. Okay. You might hear a couple of sounds in the background, like but it's really instruments. Trance music, depending on what you listening to. Cause I got one. Ooh wee. I got one I go to all the time, and it literally, it it shifts my mind. If I'm trying to work on something, it literally shifts my mind, and it makes me concentrate a whole lot more, and I actually get done what I need to get done. You know what I'm saying? So trance music. And once again, certain producers have made that. So that's why I said, Y'all can do it. Challenge yourself. You know what I'm saying? Challenge yourself to do it. Like I said, I know some of y'all might say, "Oh man, the industry, they ain't gonna go for this, they ain't gonna go for that." Well, if you're not part of that, you know what I mean, then why not? If you are independent, like you say you are, why not? Why not? What, they gonna blackball you? They got something on you? Why not? For real. Create your own lane, baby. Do you? You know what I'm saying? So I enjoy doing this episode and whatnot. It's been a minute coming and everything, but I'm so glad. Gratitude to everybody that tuned in and that's listening on Amazon, listening on Spotify, iHeartRadio. Gratitude to you, to everybody that might check this out on YouTube. Big ups to you, any and everybody that hears this on Instagram, uh, and also Instagram threads. Salute to you and whatnot. I'm done. I had fun doing this one. I believe I might try to come back and do something that next week. I don't know. We're gonna see, but gratitude to everybody. And like I said, I'm challenging artists, producers also. Y'all can do it. And if y'all don't start to do it, y'all gonna see me do some shit because I got some stuff that I'm working on, and it's in the background, but I'm working on some stuff. So be careful of your message that you put out there to the people. People are listening. People are watching. You know what I'm saying? Producers, be aware of the beats that you're putting out there. Because they do have an effect on people. If you don't want to believe that or not. Oh, and I forgot. Everything is still magical. For y'all that don't believe in magic, but y'all talking about the chakras and what, that's part of magic. That's part of spirituality. You know what I'm saying? So it's all around you. It's all around you. Uh you see it all day long. And if you don't learn how to not allow to give your power away, it's somebody or something that's going to be taking your power away from you because you don't realize what you're doing. Uh, I'm not. Matter of fact, no, we ain't gonna say nothing about that one. Because we gonna say that one for another episode. But this upcoming year, I got a lot of good stuff that's gonna be coming out on the Metaphysical Music Podcast Show. So make sure y'all stay tuned and whatnot. And y'all already know, fam. Peace, love, and joy. Holla.